Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can see. Maybe not in this camera. Actually, kind of see how red my hands are. I just wanted to make my hands not burn before I streamed. Because they were low-key on fire. I don't know what the hell it is. Here, I'll kind of show you guys. Let me show you guys this. I don't know if you guys can see how bad my hands are. It's really bright right now in my room, but dude, fucking, I don't know what, Skull King, I honestly think it's, what's that thing where your hands are like, I don't know the right word for this. Like it's dry skin kinda, but not really. Like it's patches, like not eczema, but maybe something else. Maybe something like eczema. I don't know what it is. No, it's just my finger. It's just like my tip of my fingers. So, well, like the knuckles on my fingers. So I don't know. It's all right though. How are you guys doing? It's gonna be a little bright in my room, but I hope you guys enjoyed the brightness. It's so sunny today, and I just don't feel like adjusting all the cameras. So, what's going on, Lost?
I hope you're having a great day, Alex.
Thank you, Prime. Or thank you for the Prime, dude. I appreciate that, Lost. My eyes. Yeah, it's very bright today. You can kind of really see the sun today. I like it though. Looks like you're in heaven. Hopefully one day, man. What's going on though, everybody? Blasphemous, what's going on, dude? Put some patrol. I ended up putting a bunch of like stuff on it, but I also just wanted to like, they were kind of burning, so I ruined the Switch because I forgot the PCB wasn't hotspot. Wait. How'd you ruin the Switch? What did you do? You're practically glowing? Thank you. It's okay as if you're an angel stream from heaven. Thanks, bro. How's the diet going? I'm feeling way better. Yesterday was kind of like a cheat day, though. So yesterday I had a little bit of extra foods that I probably shouldn't have, but it's all right. Angelic, thank you, Lucas. We're going to do a glass keyboard called the Freya today. And then I'm hoping with some extra time we can also do some mods to my Sonnet today. So I'm really hoping, dude, it is so bright outside. Holy smokes. No cheat days. Freya's so pretty. Polar pandas? I'm pretty sure you can get them from Kinetic Labs. Also, dude, okay guys, little side note. Alquan, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Dude, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. I got this new creamer. It's like an oat creamer. And it was a little bit more expensive, but I was like looking at reviews for it, and it's apparently really good. Bro, it's so much nicer than like, it's probably the nicest oat creamer I've ever tried in my entire life. I don't remember the brand. I have to go take a look in the fridge again, but dude, I'm going to buy this every single time. No, actually, you know what? Here, I'll literally go find it for you guys right now. Thoughts on the Seduce? Well, I'm not too sure what that is. Hold on, let me show you guys. This brand, where is it? This one. Elmhurst. It's so good, dude. This is probably like the nicest brand I've had for this. It says vanilla. It's not very vanilla tasting. Like it's ever so slight, but it's so nice. Hands on Elmhurst. Oh, you've had it? Dude, okay. Thank goodness someone else knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude, my hands are really, I don't know. They're really dry. It's all right. No, I got it from the fridge. I'm really close to the fridge, actually. I'm kind of in a spot where I really want to get a premium board. I have a Vega, and that is great, but I feel like it's mid-tier. So, TS, and I think everyone in chat, everybody here will probably agree with me. Keyboards have very high diminishing returns. Extremely high, extremely, like a lot, diminishing returns. So if you end up buying something that's not the Vega, there is a humongous chance that you're probably not going to notice too much of a difference, to be honest. So I don't want to like, you know, burst your bubble in any sort of sense, but you're probably not going to notice too much of anything. I soldered for the first time yesterday. How was it? Thank you, Philip, Stealth, and thank you, Phil. I appreciate the sunny days. Vega is still so good. I think the Vega is still amazing these days. That can happen when there's a weather change. I'm gonna guess that there was a sudden weather change in your area and your skin didn't react well to the change. Yep, it got really cold yesterday, and I noticed it breaking out yesterday, and my hands are a little funky. It's all right. It's okay. We'll deal with it. I kind of really need Alice recommendations. What's available for Alice? Which keyboard do you think is ideal for our first custom build? Hold on, Phil. I'll get to your Alice recommendations here in a second. Bare bones up to 50-60, finish to 70-80 because I want to mod it and make her quieter. For $50 to $60, you're saying, Sharky? Glenn, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. What's available for that price? I'm not too positive. You might want to get something like some sort of Keychron on a cheaper, tighter budget, and then just kind of mod with some lube. Either way, to kind of get into like the scene, the modding scene, you're still gonna need to invest in some like tools for that too, right? So there is a little bit of an entry of cost. But once you have those tools, you should be good. I need to try a Fecker board. Apparently Fecker is not too bad. All right, this is the Freya. This is by Mr. Heckheim or Helheim Designs. Yeah, Derek, I've been trying to avoid, but like I've been doing a lot of like dusty stuff, and I feel like my hands get kind of gummy, you know? What's up, Rusty? How you doing, dude? Good old Heckheim Design. Hold on, I need to pause my music for like 1 sec. It is kind of loud for me. There we go. Me too, actually. Little dispatch cable, little Helheim Design stickers. Cute. All right, we got a 50A. Thank you for labeling these, by the way, Angel. Got to the hobby late, been having dreams of the Monica Hero. It's still available, right, BB? Also, for Alice recommendations for Philly, my recommendation for a good, solid Alice keyboard might be a little outdated at this point, but I still think the Keychrons are pretty good for what's available. I think the Yeti still might be available off of, what's it called? The Axel Studio ones. Yeah, isn't it, the Hero still on it? Hero should still be available off of Monica's website. At least I think. I'm not too positive now. Oh, we have a lot of different plates here. Angel sent everything. So for plates, we have aluminum, PC, and palm. Some stabilizers, O-rings. So little quick thing about this keyboard too. This is made of glass. This is the older brother, I guess, if you want to call it, to the Boulder, which I still have and I still love. There's been a few changes to this for the internals. For example, this is now a gummy O-ring with some standoffs. Some like silicone standoffs. Has RGB on it, tons of RGB if you guys want that too. The big thing though, this is 65. And then the other thing that recently changed is drop test when. Okay. The other thing that recently changed as well was we now have a lower price for this. So I think originally this was $350, and because it hit MOQ, I think they dropped it down to $225. Let me make sure. Yeah, $225, which is pretty wild. Pretty crazy. RGB. Hello, handsome. What's going on, Nomo? I like the switches I ordered were lost during some pickup process. Oh no. Dude, everyone's been DMing about like really bad shipping service, not from vendors, but just from like shipping companies the last few weeks. Pretty crazy. All right, here is the board. We're doing the frosted one today. Angel sent both, but I'm gonna do frosted today because your boy wants frosted. Nice little frosted. Is the stream too bright, guys? Should I tone it down? Is it still okay? I kind of like it like this though. I don't feel like adjusting my camera settings. It's made of glass too, so you can hear that. Let's put actually our feet on before we do literally anything. It's bright but nice. Yeah, it's kind of a nice brightness, huh? All right, we'll do stabs in a second here as well. All right. Nice and warm feeling. I like that. I'm living vicariously through you. Inches of freezing rain outside today. Ooh. Apparently it's been pretty cold in a lot of places these days. I like this though. Cool design. Very cool, Angel. It gives a soft vibe, and I'm here for it. Yeah, me too. It's kind of nice. It's kind of cute. Guys, I'm charging my Switch right now. Is that a dragon? You know, I'm not sure what this is. It's Angel's logo. Well, Helheim Design's logo. And I'm not exactly sure like what it's supposed to be. It's like a snake eating its own tail type thing. Just what's JFC in nowadays? Chozo, what was that? What does that mean? It's a serpent. It's a serpent. You misspelled the key name. Did I not type in Freya? Oh, it's with a J. Whatever. Angel will forgive me, I hope. Can you fix it, please, Chozo? This is what happens when I'm in a rush. All right. No. Looks like a slippery eel eating its own tail. Ron Frick. And I think we're gonna do 50A. Although I do have some other O-rings here today, which we might try. And these are like the standoff things that we're gonna be using. Is this a yoke to you? Yeah, is this a yoke, guys? So these will be kind of what makes it not bottom out with the friction. So now that we've taken a look at this, by the way, the case is really pretty. I don't know if you guys saw this. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Very smooth too. It's a very nice finish on this too. It's all glass, which is pretty cool. The my hands are a little oily from the oh, let's take a look at the PCB too. Alright. This is cool. I like this PCB. This PCB is cool vibes. The only recommendation or suggestion I possibly might make for something like this is in the future, and I don't know how possible this is with glass keyboards, perhaps somewhere where you can mount the, what's it called, a daughter board, opposed to having it fixed.
Back of the PCB.
Oh, that would be really nice. Yeah, you know what? That's something to suggest to Angel too. That would be really cool. If this was flipped. I agree with that. Like the January. Yeah, no daughter board on this. It does have a bigger cutout on the back over here, which does allow us to have that movement in there, but it's a toasty PCB. Mr. Toasty. Gotta love Mr. Toasty. What kind of layout do we get for this? What kind of layout options are there? We got shift, no split backspace option, and we're limited to a single spacebar option. So actually there's not a lot of options for this particular PCB. I don't know if that was intended, but I don't mind it because it's a 65, so there's like certain ways I'd build this anyways. I would have liked to see some spacebar options though, definitely. Even though this is my friend's keyboard, I'm still going to be as brutally honest as possible. Sorry, Angel. Me looking at the design. What happened? What are you guys up to today? Also, yeah, I'm charging my Switch. I'm thinking I might start, I don't know, I might try booting up Animal Crossing once more. See how much I actually like the game. I am not positive though. I think we only need 4, right? We don't need this many. Get Violet? How is the new Pokemon compared to the other one? Is it any good? I tried it too, couldn't get into it. Check out Stardew. Did you prefer Stardew Valley over Animal Crossing? Cult of the Lamb. So I have that on PC. I have that for PC, which I'm enjoying that game so far. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I still prefer Hades over Cult of the Lamb. My personal opinion there. I think Hades was the better game. Wait, where did I put the little baggie for the stabs? Didn't I just have it? Okay. All right, let's get our lube out, which is right here. Actually, let's grab this one. There's so much more to do in Stardew. That's what I worry about. I feel like I'm just gonna get too involved in these games. Much too involved. Hades is Giga Chad. Dude, Hades is really good. I think my two favorite like roguelike games is Hades, and then I'm still a sucker for Binding of Isaac, dude. I am a huge sucker for that. Actually, let's clip these before we do anything today. I think Binding of Isaac is still one of the better ones. It's a great community game. That's true too. We could do something all together with that game. That is very true. Definitely a fantastic community-driven game. Really, Chozo? What's up, Zoto? How you doing?
Alex, can I be your JST cable so I can attach to your bottom?
That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So yes. You know what, Zoto? Sure, why not? Zoto, thank you so much for a year, bro. That was pretty good though, man. I find games like Animal Crossing and Stardew to be relaxing games to play after work. Yeah, I kind of want something to de-stress too. Lately, I've been feeling too much of everything, man. You know what though, guys? Can I complain about something? This happened yesterday when I was taking a walk to go get us food. Sky Oblivion? Which one's that one there? Just built my wife's her first custom keyboard and her Mac is not detecting it. Does it detect on Windows? Out of curiosity? Is it just Apple that's not connecting to it? Because that shouldn't be the case. Okay, dude, I need to complain about one thing. It's been on my mind and it happened again today. Bro, you know when you're walking on a sidewalk, right? All right. Yesterday I was walking on a sidewalk. And I'm standing. So imagine this part of the screen is like against a wall. I'm standing here walking along the wall. There's someone else, like a couple, and this happened to a whole bunch of people. They're walking on this side of the street. And there's lots of room for them to walk. They don't, like, I'm not saying you have to move out of the way for me, but there's no like common grounds where you're both equally moving out of the way. And at one point, I had to like press my body up against a wall to not run into someone. Bro, like, why are people like this? Why is it so difficult to equally move out of the way on the side of this, like on the sidewalk? Like, it grinds me. It feels like I'm like up against the wall, like fucking. I just don't get it. Like, what's going through? Are you that? It's so selfish. Like, it's like, are you that selfish that you can't do that? When I was younger, Resistance, I bumped into people. But nowadays, I just don't even feel like the argument, you know? It's so fucking annoying, man. Or people that walk in groups next to each other. Yeah, God, I hate that, man. And they just think that you're gonna move. There's been times where I've just moved off the sidewalk so people don't bump into me because I don't want to be touched either, you know? Show dominance for no reason. Yeah, it's like it's so hard to be kind to strangers. I don't get it. So hard. Also, I had my first instant karma yesterday. Not for me. So I had picked up some food for us. I was walking home. And some guy on a bike with like a bag. I think he was delivering food. I don't know if he was like making a joke or legitimately trying to. He's riding his electric bicycle, and he reaches out to try grabbing my bag of food, and he's like, "Nice food, man." And it was like I was crossing the street, and it was on a red light. He tried to like swipe out his hand out to grab my food, and I was like, I kind of like moved my foot out of the way. I was like, "What the fuck was this about?" Then all you hear is, the sirens, like whoop whoop, and he gets pulled over by a cop car because first of all he crossed into something and then also stuck his arm out to try getting food off my butt, like from me. So I'm hoping he got in trouble for that. Instant karma, bro. I love it. All right, we're done clipping all these. I low-key hate clipping these sometimes. It was, dude, I had such a weird day yesterday, and that was after people were like bumping into me and stuff like that, and then just like me moving out of the way. I'm like, oh my god, I'm having the worst day today. The worst. It's a prank, bro. Instant karma is the best. Yeah. Reminds me of that one episode of Hey Arnold for some... Hey Arnold. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. But yeah, dude. The sidewalk thing, I don't know, man. I don't want to bump into people, but I hate pressing myself against a wall, you know? Cherry stabs. The best of the year, bro. Cherry stabilizers. We do love us some cherry stabs. They are quite fantastic. Alex, will I have a shrine for those people? I don't know, man. It's crazy to me that people are so selfish. They don't even think about like anyone else on the street. It's crazy to me. Vulcan, thank you so much for continuing your gifted sub from Novel Keys. I appreciate you, dude. I think about Slurpless.
Just a quick reminder that we all appreciate your efforts to make everyone happy. By the way, you really need to try Vietnamese iced coffee. It's the best.
We actually picked some up recently. Well, a while ago. We just now got it in. Thank you so much for 45 though, man. That's crazy. We picked up some Viet coffee and condensed milk and stuff. I haven't made it cold yet, which is what I prefer with it. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a little messy, but I've tried doing it the hot way and it tasted delicious. Vietnamese coffee is so good, dude. So good. Condensed milk is fantastic. It's super sweet, but I love it. Like, I'm a sucker for it. But I've been enjoying my pour over recently. You know, I have to admit, now that I fully understand how to use the V60, I kind of prefer it over the Chemex by like a large amount. And I'm considering doing bigger batches with the V60. We on the same wavelength? Hell yeah, Slurpless. By the way, Slurpless, are you still on, like, out of town? Should I ship out your board now, or do you want me to wait still? I wasn't too sure if you want me to do it now or in like a week, because I don't think it'll take all that long to come to you. V60, the best. V60 is nice, dude. I got the ceramic one, right? So a little harder to keep that a little bit warmer when it boots up, I guess. But sure, I'll ship it. I'll pack it all up tonight, and then I'll probably message you tomorrow for the details. So I'll drop it off tomorrow. Is condensed milk the PE foam of coffee drinking? No. You want to know what the PE foam of coffee drinking is? I think there's if you can make yourself a decent cup, or even if you make a non-decent cup, I think buying flavored, like those really heavy flavored whiteners, I guess you want to call them, the creams. They label them as whiteners. I don't know if it's considered a cream. I think those are actually the PE foam of coffee. You can literally turn a shitty cup of coffee into tasting something good. Creamer, actual creamer, like just plain Jane creamer, I would say is not going to help your cup. But if you buy flavor, even syrups, I think syrups are also a great way to, like, if you make shitty coffee or just like you make a shitty cup, because I make shitty cups too sometimes. I tried a bean that I've had sitting in my cupboard for a while. It didn't taste very good. Prepping vacation in Toronto this summer. Any advice, Alex? It's okay not to rent a car? Yeah, dude, I don't even drive. But, like, are you going downtown Toronto? Because there are some great places within the city. And honestly, you can buy yourself, like, day passes and stuff like that with the TTC, like the, the transit system here. You'll go to some fun places. Yeah, you know what? Concrete makes a great point too. Finding parking here is just as expensive. Flavored beans by accident. Yeah, I've gotten tons of beans. Like, I've tried so many different beans, and I've gotten some flavored ones that taste fantastic, and some that have just been like I think the really fruity like beans are just not for me. But I think you'll be fine without a car though. Been looking and there's a nice Airbnb. Dude, if you come downtown, there are so many things I could recommend you. For example, you have all of Lakeshore to go and explore, which is by the lake, and it's fantastic, hence the name Lakeshore. I think that's really fun. There's a lot of different places you can just walk to. There's High Park you can go to. There's the St. Lawrence Market area you can go to if you want to explore like one of the older districts in Toronto. There is Distillery District, and it's all within walking distance. Like you can, even if you end up walking for like 30 minutes to an hour, you'll probably explore like a good chunk of downtown. What's going on, Richard? How you doing? You should try some Brazilian beans, very nutty, chocolatey because of the lower altitude. This is all stuff I'm learning. Like I'm still very new to coffee. So I've only tried what I've had now, but I think I have been using Brazilian beans because that's what I think I have in my cup right now. I think I have, it's like a milk, well, I think I'm on the last bit of a dark chocolate one, but the next one I have is like a milk chocolate one. How does payment for commissions work? Oh, I'm gonna, basically Surplus, what I do is to make it easier for everyone, I only collect after I've done the shipping label and then I put it all into one invoice. But we'll talk about shipping tomorrow, and then I'll give you the invoice for it. Brazilian beans, did they suddenly make you a pro football player? Or a footballer? No. Dude, I used to play a little soccer when I was very young. Toronto is pretty walkable. It has a decent metro compared to anything else in the US. Yeah, I feel like this is me being kind of cynical, though. If you're taking the subway, just be careful with it. It just seems like lately Toronto's subway system has been a little bit dangerous, to say the least. So, Last of Us TV show starts tomorrow. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm still on the Walking Dead grind right now, but getting interesting. GKs couldn't even use their hands. Oh, for goalkeepers? Oh, Mr. Chozo. All right, dude, my hands are like still so itchy. It's crazy, bro. All right, let's lube these. Want to get my dad's special coffee, but don't know the options. Any suggestions he likes? Johns, are you in Toronto? Because a lot of the local places for coffee, I can recommend you a few good ones that I've had like amazing experiences with. The 401 in that area drives me crazy. Oh, you mean like the highway areas? Is that what you're talking about? Florida? I think a very safe bet to go to for coffee is getting something like dark roast to start, not something floral or not something extra fruity. So I think dark roast to start is probably really, really good. I don't know local areas in Florida, but check that out first. This is good. When you when you're using dielectric, you just dip it in. Yep. I don't go past the bend because I manually brush in stuff after that. But I would recommend dark roast and maybe something a bit more chocolatey. I think that's probably the best thing that I could recommend you for your father. And then from then on there, you can kind of get into some other roasts and show him like different notes of flavors and different acidities and stuff like that. Hey Alex, what keycaps are you using? For today's build, I'm not too sure. But on this build, Serica. I do a lot of deliveries in Toronto and the 401 in a vehicle is so stressful. I think, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I think most of the highways in Toronto are pretty stressful. Not that I drive, but I've been passengers and I can see the frustrations on some people's faces. Loving the soft white / creamy theme on today's stream. Down to the hoodie. Yeah, dude, today it's just a very like chill day. We're just making sure we relax. I need to like find great ways to de-stress these days, so. I can tell you a thing or two about coffee. Yeah, there's a few people in here who are bigger coffee fanatics than even I. So if you need stuff about coffee, there is a whole community at your disposal here. Toronto can be worse than Winnipeg when it comes to driving. I think it's down to even the drivers, you know, the people. EU stream time. What's going on, DA? How you doing? Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the love. Hazelnut lattes got me into coffee. I still love like a good vanilla. Even French vanillas are delicious. I think hazelnut's a great flavor to get into. What else has been really good? Flavor-wise, there's a particular bean that I get from a local person that's a maple flavored. I know you guys are probably like, wow, typical Alex, but I love it. Not a coffee dude. Hot tea with milk in the morning is the one and only. Wait, what kind of tea do you drink? I was actually, at one point in my life, I was huge on tea. Huge. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Also, guys, I need to tell you guys something. I realized today, and I can see it, kind of. My glasses have a slight green tint to them now. And everything through my glasses has a slight green. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell on stream, that you can kind of see it. I don't know when this started with these glasses, but I think I need new ones. Beats me when this started, dude. A little. It's okay. It's significant in higher lights, I guess. I don't know when this happened. I don't know. It's so weird. Patina. I think I touched my glasses now by accident. I think I need to either get my eyes checked and order new ones, or just order new ones. Is that it might be the UV protection. Like, I might get rid of that from now on, man. I'm just gonna order plain Jane glasses. I don't like the coloration and everything. I don't need blue light filter. I'm just gonna get rid of it all. Next time I order glasses, black tea, honestly, black tea is nice. I think my favorite tea is, I think orange pico is really nice. I don't mind a whole bunch of teas. I like a lot of teas. We tried one recently that was like hibiscus and lychee. So good. Happened to mine, it's just peeled off. That's so weird. Zonis!
Do you know what month this is? The month before my 2-year subiversary. D, that's pretty nuts.
That is pretty nuts,
Hope you're
man.
well, my friend, D.
Dude, I am doing good today. I hope you're doing even better today. I'm having a good coffee and with good people right now, being you guys. What more could I ask for? You know, what more could I ask for, dude? Yeah, you can kind of see though, there's like a slight coloration to the glasses. It's so weird. I'm a major green tea drinker, but I went all in on teas when I came to the decision that I can't have regular coffee anymore. So what brought you off of coffee? Out of curiosity. What made you say coffee was not your drink? Where's my little thing to push in here? That PCB, it's a really pretty PCB, for sure. Wait, where's my... All right, that's good. Actually, one sec, guys. I'm just gonna grab like a piece of foam so I don't ruin my desk. I scratched my phone recently. I'm so sad. What plate we'll be using today? I'm not too sure. I'm thinking maybe aluminum. Piece of foam. Oh, let's use one of these. We'll use a key mat. I'm thinking aluminum. I think that's gonna be. The sun's starting to shift away now. I think aluminum might be the way to go today. Palm would be nice. Maybe palm. We're using a long pole switch. Bro, I need coffee on Mondays. I like the taste of coffees more than I like teas, but teas are still pretty damn good. Who else has built this with aluminum? Has I think Geo did a build with this? Did Geo do aluminum? I don't mind doing whatever Geo didn't do. I think all these plates will probably sound pretty fantastic. What switches? We are using something new. Not gecko switches, just have them in this bag. These were sent to me from the same people who did oolong switches from Zenclack. I don't have an official name for these. I'll tell you guys some interesting things about this switch when we get to the switch part of this, but very surprised with these switches. for a reason that I'll get into here in 2 seconds. Does Canada get MLK Day off? I don't think we do. I heard about those. Is that what they're called? I don't know I need to ask ZenClack what they're called. I love floral complexities that I get from Team, although the caramel nutty flavors are also appreciated in the coffees. I'm in the same boat as you. I like the caramel nutty flavors, but I also do like floral teas. I don't like floral coffees. All right, so apparently my new workplate doesn't get it off either. My orientation there is tomorrow. Ooh, Chozo, good luck. These switches, stock, had a bit of factory lube on them. I individually pressed like all 70 of these switches. And I was like, wow, these sound really good. Stock. And they're not hand lubed. I opened them up. They seem to have a little, it was super consistent too, Liam. They seem to have a little bit of oil on the springs too, which is kind of nice. But what was more really surprising about these switches was just how, like, I don't want to use the word perfect, but they were so well balanced with factory lube, and they had such a nice factory like scratchiness to them that I was really tempted just to leave them stock. But I ended up putting some GS2 on these guys. So it retains some of that natural scratchiness, but it also helped get rid of some of the other, like, there was like a very, very slight nuanced, like, plasticky sound that I want to try to get rid of. But my God, they were really good sounding. They're a long pull switch, and I think they're using some sort of blend of housing. I'm not too positive what they are, but they do sound nice. But yeah, if you ended up not wanting to lube these, you probably could get away with that. You probably could. I don't think they're released yet, no. Also, I don't know what plate we're using today. I wish Angel was here so he can tell me what plate he wanted me to use, but we do have 2 Freyas, and I'm probably going to build another one soon. Like, maybe sometime this week as an extra build. I low-key want to try alu today. So I think we're going to try alu. I would like to see what aluminum ends up sounding like on this keyboard. Yes, I'm probably going to do neon switches actually for the next build of this Freya. That's probably what's going to happen next. All right. Let's get some of these things aligned and pressed in. Friendly reminder, what's this, Soren? You can get an edge through the hole, and once the... Oh, yeah, I already know about this. Chill, thank you so much for the tier 1. Appreciate it. Appreciate you so much. But I think, because these little things here, whatever they're called, they go in... Do they go in before or after? Let's find out. Would you recommend getting TX tabs for version 3 given the issues you faced? I would still say they're fine. Would I recommend them? Yeah, they're still fine. You put these in these ways, or how does this work? I don't actually remember how these work. I think these go in this way, right? Okay, hold on one sec. Let me see something. Perhaps I should put these things in first, these little nipple things. Here it comes. What happened? What comes what? What were the switches again? I don't... dude, you know what? Let me actually DM them. This is the frosted one. I can show you guys the clear one later too. I don't exactly remember what these switches are called. So I will show you in a hot second here. What were the issues you faced with Rev 3? No, I don't think they told me what the switches were called, guys. I'm going through it and I don't see it. The switches. This is not going through nicely. I think these need to be a little bit larger for. I know these have. They're going to be a bit different for production, but are they in stock on? I don't think they are. Oh, they are. Pallades, aka Subaru switches. They're sold out though. They're really nice. They're super, super nice. Let me see if Angel sent me anything with the rivet installation here. I think he did. But I don't want to break these. Pull on the top of the rivet while also twisting it into the base. Okay. So we gotta like pull and twist. Let's go this way here. Pull and twist, says Angel. Okay. Oh, okay, that works. You pull and twist. Interesting. And these sit here, and they're going to be sitting on the bottom to make sure this doesn't slip too far down into the PCB. Just in time to catch another Alex stream. What's going on, dude? Okay. That makes more sense. What are you guys doing for the rest of the day today, guys? What desk is Alex using without fear of scratching the mouse? Scratching the mouse? I'm just, dude, this is just a laminate top. It's nothing too crazy. Lubing some switches? That's what I'm going to be doing later. I'm lubing like a whole other batch of switches later today. As much as I really don't want to, I have to. Red Dead Redemption? I need to finish that game still, man. I'm so behind in it. Braising some beef? Ooh. You guys are making me hungry. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. Maybe some chicken wings? We'll make some chicken wings or something. Also lubing here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm here for the mustache. Thanks, guys. Doing a few stuff, finally back to a normal week after being really sick recently. Dude, something was going around last week. I swear to God. Chaser, hydrate, got you. So Zonis, I will say I'm not really experienced with artisan trays, but from what I understand, a lot of people prefer to have lids because of UV protection. Because some of the artisans, I guess they end up discoloring after a while. That's what I've been told. Will the PCB actually have that design? Yep, should. As far as I know. I would actually like the design to be on the other side. I think that would be really cool, but... So the PCB has perky RGB. I don't think there's underglow on it. Actually, no, I think there is. You know what? I can literally plug it in and find out. Yeah, there is. Wow, that's actually a lot of RGB on this thing. Do I have Portuguese roots? I do not. I'm pretty positive. I'm primarily, my background is primarily Italian, but my parents were born here. I was born here in Canada. All right. Trying to get the switch pushed in. Switches are a little tight to go into this plate. So I'm trying to be a little careful, and then we'll use the plate fork to help us out. These two are south facing. Actually, we'll use the plate fork to help us out. Mayrun, haven't heard of them? I haven't heard of them either. They do seem like they're a slight bit tighter. I'll take this guy here out for the time being. I am going to use the plate fork to give us a hand here. What I'll probably do is I'll probably actually solder in our 4 corners. If you had to pick between Unicorn and Kohaku, I would pick the Unicorn. I genuinely enjoy the sound profile of the Unicorn a little bit more than the Kohaku, but they're still, I mean, like, guys, that's like comparing 2 really amazing things to one another. And I think either way, I'm still very happy with either keyboard. Still absolutely fantastic. Doom switches. Oh yeah, I've heard about those ones. I have heard about those switches. All right, let's actually just solder in what we have here now because they seem like it's tight on the plate, but not tight going into the PCB. Which means the legs could be a bit thin. Let's do this last corner here. I got mine from Fang Studios. Honestly, if you guys have not gotten a plate for it yet, still easily one of, if not the best investments I've made for building keyboards. Easily. All right, let's solder this guy in. Actually, we'll do one over here. If your keyboard doesn't use a plate, yeah, that's also true. Very true. All right, let's move this out of the way. Have you tried the break-in switches? Oh, the break-in machine? No, you know, I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy one of those for me. I think I'm one of those people that's like okay without using a break-in machine. I don't know if I ever want to let myself get to that point in the hobby where I'm like deciphering switches based off the break-in count. There's nothing wrong with it, just not really for me. Not really. What does that thing do? The plate fork? It helps support the plate. Like, it's really just a support tool. But it's so handy. I'm not discerning enough for that kind of stuff. Me too. I mean, clients send me their broken in switches, and like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes, like, I don't fucking tell. I can't tell the difference. Time to 3D print one tomorrow? Yeah, if you have a 3D printer, I think there's tons of files for these on the internet. Sometimes I literally can't tell the difference. Let's actually do 2 in the middle here. We'll solder 2 more in. So yeah, it supports the plate from like basically doing what just happened now, which is like collapsing in on itself. You know, sometimes even like with aluminum plates, it does even help with these, but it's mainly, I'd say, like beneficial. Well, not mainly, but you'll find most use of it for plastic plates. I personally think break-in machines are only good for like cherry switches and creams. Yeah, I think there's also a big part of me that doesn't want to make that investment of time either on switches. Plus, sometimes the scratch of cherry switches is what makes them unique. Yes, and I also think that I'm very biased because I also do love the sound of that little bit of scratch. Cherry scratches growing on me, bro, I'm telling you, it grew on me, and I ended up loving it, so I went from not loving it to, yeah, I'm really fucking McDonald's loving it type thing, you know? EU accessible Alex stream, you love to see it? I'd love to be here with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. All right, let's put the rest of these things in. Is this a 2U left shift? So it'd be a 2.25? Is that the right size for the shift? It's the standard shift there. Okay, we still will need the plate fork in some spots. We won't see too much of the glow from the top here since the switches will be blocking that, but it's okay. Toronto, my apologies. What happened? Oh no, yeah, Toronto. East Coast time, baby. Gotta love the East Coast. These are called, oh gosh, what are these things called again? The switches are, did I open up the page? I can't remember if I did. Bro, Pleiades, aka Subaru switches. So like Subaru, but replace the R with a W. Yeah, they kind of have like a little bit of a reminder of those switches for sure. They do have a slight resemblance. For sure. All right, let's move this guy out of here. Car people call it Subaru. I wish I was more into cars, but I don't know, something about them just don't fully interest me. Do you like sushi pizzas? What exactly is a sushi pizza? I see it all the time, but I have no idea. I love sushi, but I don't know what the hell a sushi pizza is. I also see like things like sushi tacos, and I don't know what those are either. When I think sushi, I just think of regular sushi. Should I grab a little keycap here to help me push down on things? I think I should. Pretty much what you imagine. It's just sushi on a pizza? Interesting. I think I'd rather have pizza sushi. Interesting. Interesting. I have no idea. Let's use this keycap, I guess. I don't want to destroy my fingies. My already weak fingies. Dead fish. Why do we have to combine two perfectly good things to make it worse? Pange. Some people like to live on that side of life, I suppose. Okay, this is too tight on this stem. Let me grab a plastic keycap. One sec, guys. Or you know what? We'll be fine. We should be fine. Let's support this here. Clam pizza is amazing. I'm still a firm believer that one of the best pizzas is just a if you can get a company who makes a good solid pepperoni pizza, you can usually find good pizzas from them overall. But if they can't master a good solid pepperoni pizza, why Heckheim not Hellheim? Because he's Heckheim. I just ate so much pizza. Feels good, man. I'm rocking out my GMK Serica on my E-White Mode 65 and it grew on me. Dude, it's a nice set. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Pepperoni's goated. Maybe add black olives. Everyone has like their additions that they add. Like for me, I really like mushrooms on my pizza too, or green peppers. You know, basically like a deluxe. But if you can get a good pepperoni, if you find a company that makes a good pepperoni pizza, usually you're good. I'm rocking, oh, bird is in there. I love bouquet. Okay, guys, pineapple plus pizza. I think people give too much crap to pineapple on pizza. It's actually not a bad combination. Like it truly isn't a bad combo. I just don't think I'd go out of my way to eat pepperoni pizza. End of story. I think it's one of those things that people like to hate on. You know? It's not a bad combo. I'm just not going out of my way to eat it. You need to win the pineapple lottery for those pizzas, honestly. I kind of agree. I've had it a few times now, and there are some pineapple pizzas that taste worse than others. But I also feel like you have to have like a good solid, I know this sounds stupid, but a good tasting pineapple and a good tasting pizza, obviously. But is that food enjoyer Alexotos? Alexotos? Oh. What's up, Potato? How you doing, bro? Ham, pineapple, cheese is actually good. It is a really good combo. But again, I feel like you have to find that nice That nice brand that makes it for you too. Margherita pizzas are really good too. Didn't Glarshes make a pineapple pizza keyboard? I think he did, right? A good pineapple doesn't taste like water and sour. Yes, exactly. Okay, you know what pizzas I've grown to really not like? Are those, I think they're called Chicago style pizzas. I feel like those are very, 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 very saucy, at least the ones that I've had. And I feel like it's almost like too much. Is it? Okay. I want to just take a step back, and I don't think it's like a deep dish. Let me double check. Let me double check before I talk out of my ass. Oh, this keyboard's not plugged in. Hold on. Detroit style pizza. Hold on one sec. I guess they are kind of the same. Okay, maybe this is something I personally don't like. But there are some brands, maybe this is a brand thing, because I have had one or two of these pizzas and they tasted good. But I think on average, I avoid deep dish or Detroit style or whatever it's called. Some of the brands that I've had that have made this end up putting way too much tomato sauce, and I think it's like a little bit too much for me. But yeah, I do think I go out of my way to avoid deep dish. I'm not a big deep dish guy. I like a good balance between the crust and the sauces. So I have to have that balance. I don't know how you guys feel about deep dish. Actually, how do you guys feel about deep dish? Are you guys deep dish enjoyers? If you want that much sauce, I just have tomato soup. Shake my head. Yeah, that's for real. That's on God. If you're in the Chicago area, you gotta have Picoits. Only from certain places. Chicago deep dish is red sauce soup. Detroit has the nice thick crush. Maybe it's Chicago one that I'm thinking of. One of the two states. I'm not from America, but tell you guys what, I'll take one for the team. Alex and I will go for pizza and we'll try a bunch of it and report back. You're all welcome. Gio, are you gonna come to Toronto or do you want me to come to you? I feel like we might have more options here in Toronto. I get to pick. I wanna go pizza shopping with Mr. Gio. I like my Alexotos Canadian style with some pepperoni. Huh? White deep dish does tend to be more saucy. It's also solid when it comes to topping quantities. Are you talking about like Alfredo sauce? I actually don't like white sauces on pizza. Oh, I was gonna say white sauces on pizza. I don't know if you guys are a fan of that. I have a friend who fucking loves it. That's all he eats. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan, man. Must have sausage? Hey, yo. All right. All right. Depends on the pizza? That's totally fair. Garlic, olive oil. Oh, okay, that's really good, yeah. White sauce and sausage? Huh? All right, beige lad. Alfredo sauce as a whole just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I've had a pesto pizza once ever, and I really liked it, but I don't think I'd like it again, because I think it was very particular people that I got it from. All right. This is not going too well with this plate. Very tight keycaps. Or switches, rather. We talking about white sauce? Yeah. Pesto is a goated substance. It's so good, bro. What lens are you using? It looks crispy. Which one, Alex? Are you talking about top down or are you talking about the one for me? Because the one for me, it does look crispy today, but low-key, my hair is a disaster today. Look at this. My hair is not functioning today. Oh, well. On you. So, this lens, it's actually a combination of things. This is... it's a 35 mil. It's an older lens. Sometimes you can actually hear it focus. It's a 35 mil 1.4 from Fuji. But I actually put a Glimmer Glass level 1 in front of this thing. That's why it looks a bit softer. But it is, It's pretty sharp. You can see like a strand of hair over here. It's pretty sharp too. I would say it's one of the nicest and probably one of the older Fuji lenses that you can get for bang for your buck. I really like it. It has really nice color roll off too, but it's beautiful. Have you tried a Fuji 100V? I've been trying to get that camera for probably 6-7 months now. Nobody has it in stock. Even me and Rusty Panda, I think Rusty Panda ended up having to buy it secondhand. Nobody has it. Fuji is apparently not even going to be making much of them anymore because they want to try selling their other products. Did it go viral on TikTok? Yup, it did. It did, man. And then, you know when something goes viral on TikTok, you know what you get? Filthy fucking flippers, bro. The people whose only goal in life is to profit off of you. Off of hype and demand. I'm hoping, Rusty. Thank you, 2 feet of dangling meat. Wait, huh? Wait. 2 feet of dangling meat. Not bad. Huh? Not bad. Huh? Getting me a little red here. But I don't know, like, I don't think I'm gonna go for the camera at the current price it is for the X100V anyways. It's too expensive. Not gonna lie, really liking the Nikon mirrorless lens. So Nikon's come a long way. I swapped off of Nikon. If you guys know anything about me, I used to be a Nikon shooter professionally. I did that for product photography for years and years and years. Had quite a collection of Nikon lenses. Ended up swapping out because the Nikon ecosystem was just very dated feeling. So I swapped to Sony for a long time. And Sony was great. But Sony for video sucked. So I ended up swapping off of that, off the recommendation of Basic Builds to go to Fuji.
I just made a cup of cappuccino. What did I miss?
Hey, Derek. What kind of... Did it end up being a good cup of cappuccino? You didn't miss too much. We're talking about pizza, talking about cameras. But yeah, dude. The cameras, people are flipping that camera for like fucking... oh no, this fell out. $1,000 more than it's supposed to be worth. One of these bad boys fell out. Where did it go? Fell on the floor. It's ridiculous. I had an X100T like a year ago, but it's fun, but the 35mm lens is not for me. Does the new one, the V has what? It's a little wider, right? I think it's 20 something. What are those feet thingies under the PCB? It's 35. What? I think it was 20. These are to support the PCB, but I think it's gonna be hard getting this guy in now. We'll get it. It's to support the PCB from the case. It's a standoff. So instead of using metal standoffs for this, they're using these silicone ones. Now this is a prototype PCB, and I know Angel was telling me that this is gonna be changed up a little bit for the final build of this. God, dude, I keep dropping these things and they bounce everywhere. I got both the Freyas, so I'll show you guys both here in a bit, but first let me finesse this guy back into its spot here. Slowly I shall finesse it. Slowly. All right, we finessed it back into its spot. Beautiful. Now I did not. Okay, hold on one sec. Will the PCB artwork show through the bottom? No, I honestly think it should be on the bottom, because you're not going to be able to see it, and that beautiful artwork feels like it goes kind of to waste. Or artwork, not art week. Thank you, Alexotos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. All right, Standoff's on. Perfect. Let's get the last 3 switches in here, and then we'll figure out from there. But then you can't flash off those hot orange traces. I mean, like the bottom of the PCB is still a good looking PCB. I just think that it'd be really cool if the artwork was actually showing through the case. You know? I've always felt that way about like really cool artwork, because then you kind of lose it, right? And now it's completely gone. Like you're not even able to see it. Ikis, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 8 months, dude. Big appreciation, my friend. Thank you, thank you. V is definitely a fascinating daily carry, but everyone who I've witnessed, they started moving on to something like the XT30s. So that's where I don't disagree. But you know what? From my perspective, owning 4 camera bodies from Fuji now, the only reason I want to pick up the 100V for a daily driver is the size. It is the perfect size for what I need it to be. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one. Because there is a large part of me that low-key really hates the weight of some of the bigger bodies that I have. And dragging those things out sometimes becomes a big pain in the ass. Did you ever end up doing event photography or more so product photography? I did product photography professionally for about 3 to 3.5 years, more so for fitness stuff. And then I never really got into event photography. The XE4 is very similar in size. Yeah, I know it is, but the 100V was just like the perfect all-in-one. I didn't need to worry about things. And then when I buy stuff with interchangeable stuff, I end up getting like too into it. But here, I'll show you guys what I'm using now for like, well, this lens that I'm using as my face cam is what I actually take off. But this is what I'm kind of using. Here, I'll show you guys. Don't mind the Nikon strap on it. I ran out of Fuji straps. This is what I'm using now. And this even has a Pro Mist filter on it. So it has the Pro Mist on this. But I like bringing around this lens as well. It's a pretty fucking boss-ass lens. It's the 16 to 55 for Fuji. But this is typically what I bring. It's the XH2S. Really like this guy.
Less than 3.
That's pretty much my daily camera for everything. I have all my film sims punched in and dialed in. Thank you, Tracknose. I appreciate the 27 months, dude. I feel that coming from owning a RB67. Yeah, it's just, I just don't want more stuff with interchangeable parts on it, because then I get hooked in this rabbit hole of like, what's the best? I just want to be forced to use one lens. Yeah, the viewfinder on the X100V is awesome too. Also, Mod Musings. After we're done this today, I'm going to be putting this guy on. I'm going to put this guy on after we're done this build today. I don't know if you're going to stick around for this little guy. I meant to do it the other day, but we got too busy with one of the builds. Where am I going? I'm going to put it on the green one, and we're going to swap out the keycaps too. All right, time to solder this bad boy in. All right, time to solder. Just make sure everything's pressed in nicely. I feel like it's not. Alu plate, yeah. I wish I got the wood accent. Is it still available? Green with wood, that's clean. Yeah, I think it'll look nice. It is bowing a little bit, and I'm not sure as to why. I think that's the plate dipping kind of in the center over here. I don't think that's the PCB, it's the plate, because I can see the plate moving. But I also think it's because these switches, it's a little better now. I think I pushed it up a little bit. Little better now. These switches were insanely tight going into this plate. Insanely tight. Not gonna lie, waiting for camera body / lenses and keyboard group buys has really tested my mental over time. Bro, I 100% agree with you, dude. The waiting games for cameras is even worse though, because like sometimes you join these stupid pre-orders and you have no idea when shit's coming in. You know what I mean? Brock, we come from Latam Keybs. Ooh, what's that? The keyboard company? Will we be building the new tofu? Yes. I think one's being sent out to me fairly soon, or already has been sent out to me. We just need to receive it. I'm a little low on the key, or I'm on a low on the Keybs hobby, so now I'm basically just receiving all the stuff I bought, and I don't even care for that much. For cameras, I got one, and that was it. I think that's totally fair. Like, a lot of people feel that with keyboards. You kind of purchase, and then you don't feel any gratification or anything, any feelings at all until you get the stuff. So I totally feel that. I totally get that. Actually, where are stabs okay? Yeah, they look fine. Yep. Super excited for the new Tofu Junior. Yeah, I think the Tofu Junior is going to be awesome. Right now, I'm finding the most enjoyment with keyboards. And I don't know if you guys have started or tried any of this, but shopping in my own closet. I mentioned this the other day. Obviously, if you're new to the keyboard hobby, there's a whole world of stuff you can pick up. But what I'm really enjoying is taking a look at what I already have and making it better. That has been one of, if not my absolute favorite thing to do right now. The Fossil's a nice keyboard, yeah. So if you guys haven't tried that, I strongly recommend it. Sorry I ruined 420. Wait, what? You didn't ruin any 420 or whatever. We will ever see the day Alex records video with a fixed F. Oh my god, dude, that would be absolutely no focus on my face at all. Because this, I don't even think this lens is on 1.4 right now. I think this is on 2.0. 1.4, my face was still like way too blurry for that still. Speaking of 420, my local dispensary closed for reservations, and I don't want to drive to 90 minutes. Or renovations? 90-minute drive? That's too much. It's a lot of sitting down. For key photography, which aperture setting do you usually go with? So, one of the things I do for keyboard photography, which I'm sure a lot of you guys who have been watching for a long time know this, but for anyone new, or anyone who wants to know, I don't really worry too much about my aperture. What I normally set it to is about 7 or 8. My aperture is the least of my concerns because I want to try getting a shot that I think looks good. But if I want the keyboard in focus, the method I usually do is called photo stacking. Photo stacking is, if you guys don't know what that is, it's taking multiple planes of focus for your photo and then stacking them into one big shot. And what that's going to do, it's going to give you a really cool
Love you,
effect.
Alex. I hope you and chat
Dank.
are well.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate the 17 months here, bro. What that's going to do, it's going to create this really cool effect where you'll still get the same shot that you see out of your camera lens in a way, but you're just kind of merging all these planes of focus. It gives you a lot more creative freedom. IMO. So if you guys haven't tried that and you want to try something new with your photography, especially for products, photo stacking is pretty bomb. I would 100% recommend at least trying photo stacking. And astrophotography, I can imagine actually. I was looking at that video of that new planet they found. Pretty cool stuff. The keyboard will be complete. Yeah, so basically, like, here, imagine this. Let's turn off this for a hot second. Imagine this, right? So right here, you see this is kind of blurry. right where my finger's pointing at, it's a little blurry, right? It's not in focus. What's in focus primarily is like right over here, because that's where I have my focus set. This little plane right over here. If you put your focus on this, this, and this, I usually take about 3 shots. And then you blend and merge them. So you want to align and merge them. You still get the same type of bokeh in the background, the same depth of field almost, like not exactly, but kind of there. But you're merging all the planes of fields of focus on your, in this case, your product or your PCB. So you'll still get that awesome like in focus shot. And because now you have more stuff to work with, this becomes a little bit more creative and almost sometimes looks a little bit more unnatural. You can technically leave this out of focus if you really want to, if you really want to draw the eye in here. So again, it gives you some more creative freedom. Did you go to college for photography? I am all self-taught. Long story short, I wanted to go to college for photography, but my guidance counselor messed up a little bit on the courses I needed to take to get into OCAD. So I ended up taking all the wrong courses. And then I didn't feel like going back for another year of high school. So I just said, fuck it. I've tried tilt shift. It's not really for me. And I don't think I've tried tilt shift with keyboards, but I don't know how well that would work. You're really good, by the way. I'm sure you hear this a lot, but your photos are always incredible to look at. Thank you, Forbidden. I appreciate that. Hydrate? Got you. I do this with car photography. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of people do it with everything. Cars especially too, because they're a little bit longer. Anytime, Derek. You know what though, Liam? I will say this. Obviously, this is not for everyone. And I do recommend education because it's very good for a lot of reasons. But my guidance counselor not getting me in, I think I kind of had to go through some of the experiences I did. Even working in, because I worked retail for a long time. You know how much that teaches you, dude? Working retail teaches you so much about things. It's crazy. It's crazy how much working retail teaches you. Patience, customer service skills. It's huge. To me, that was like a big, valuable lesson that I don't regret. Sometimes it can be a good thing depending on where you, yeah, exactly. Wanted to get into it, but I don't really know where to start. If you want to get into photos, honestly, the best way, pick up a camera, buy a fixed lens, like a fixed 50 or a fixed 35, start walking around and taking photos. It will teach you so much about composition and how to position yourself as a photographer rather than relying on a zoom lens. If you rely on a zoom, I think it's a longer learning process, IMO. Obviously, everyone's different, but I'm still a very firm believer in buying a fixed lens and walking around with it and learning all about composition. Move those feet. If anyone wants to self-teach themselves Photoshop, Flern has a lot of really helpful videos. Yeah, you could do that too. Buys a Leica. Oh my gosh. Is $1,000 too much for a beginner camera? No, it's not. I think cameras, if you intend to use them for a while, I think $1,000 is not a bad investment. These days you can get away a lot with your cell phones, but I would say it's not bad. Honestly, it's not a terrible investment. You are the zoom lens. Zoom into everyone's faces here and get you a good old smile. Anytime, Kip. When I was at Best Buy, the beginner DSLRs I sold people were usually $500 to $600. I think they've all gone up in price though, Liam. I don't think beginner DSLRs are as cheap as they used to be. I think they've all gone up in price, dude. Like every last one of them. It's crazy. I got something you can use your zoom lens on. Tim, it is literally 12 o'clock where you are and you're being sussy. But I'd love to zoom in on what I think that you're telling me to, so. Also, Tim, I learned today that my glasses have like a green tint to them, and it's really pissing me off now that I've noticed this. Because I can actually see, like, I can visibly see this green tint, and it's bothering the shit out of me, dude. Used camera gear is usually worth it. Yes. Lenses, always be a bit careful with used gear, but bodies, yeah, for sure. You can buy a used camera body, easy peasy. Imagine paying to see. Tim, that's fucked up, bro. I feel like Tim just attacked me, guys. It's like he's making fun of my fucking disability of vision here. Alex, what's going on? What's going on? Tim is right though. It should be free. It's actually true. LASIK? Dude, LASIK still scares the living shit out of me, dude. Lasers in my eye, NTY. I am good with that, dude. That's not for moi. Alex, listen. What am I listening to? Listen to me, please. What's going on? My eyes are pretty bad, though. Not gonna lie. Tim, do you not want to go get glasses and correct that? Wait, Tim, do you wear contacts? It works perfectly. I'm sure it works perfectly for people who get it, but I'm too scared, bro. The Waffle House has a new host. What's the Waffle House? What is that? I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. If life seems hard, just remember, nothing is harder than to poop when you don't have to poop. Yeah, you're not wrong. Who are you? Waffle. Wait, what's Waffle House? I don't know what we're talking about right now. That one kid, I don't know. I'm so confused. It's like IHOP but with waffles. Do we have those in Canada? Ignore that Waffle House stuff. Just a YouTuber trying to make every top comment on YouTube the Waffle House has found a new host. I don't get it. Is it just a really bad joke? Dude, people make the weirdest trends, I swear to God. It's like funny for the people that are in it, and everyone else lacks the understanding and doesn't understand it. Not in Canada? Memeing too hard? Damn, bro. Have you tried the cream clickies? I have them. I need to figure out when I need to use them. It's a trashy breakfast spot that usually opens 24/7. I mean, we have those, the 24/7 breakfast places. Low-key, though, they're kind of nice when you're like, not that I do it anymore. When I used to go out a little bit and have a few drinks, those always hit the best. You know? The channel I work for did the same thing a couple years ago, well, like made a trend. Another life tip, anything less than a tablespoon is just a fart. Wait, what? Zonus, what are we going with this, bro? But Waffle House is next level? Oh. We have, you know which one I don't mind? I like, Cheesecake Factory. Mainly because when I go, they have so much different options for buying food, and their portions are humongous. It's actually crazy. It's funny, I don't even go for the cheesecakes. Google the Waffle House Index. XT3 or XT30? I have both. No, wait, do I? Yes, I do. I have, no, sorry, I don't have an XT30. I have an XT3 and XS10. The XT30 Mark II, the new one, is actually really good. They're humongous burger patties. Actually, I don't like their burgers, but everything else, like, they make some good chicken. They have some good pastas. Genuinely pretty good. $3,000 calories shrimp pasta? Bro, wait, no, actually? That's so much calories. Waffle House grill cook could take on any and all Olympians at the same time. Why? Because you have to make so much food or something? The burger I did was mediocre. I mean, like, it's not bad. It's still, like, he's still 100% edible. I still think one of my favorite restaurants, only because I simp for their biscuits, is Red Lobster. Red Lobster biscuits are actually next level. Food there's okay, but their biscuits, I'll just go for the biscuits. Yeah, dude, they're so fucking good. Legal crack, yeah, it's so good though. Those biscuits are criminal to be free. I know, dude. Sometimes you can. Yeah, I was gonna say you can actually buy the mix for them. We bought it once. It was still pretty good. It wasn't exactly the same, obviously, but like pretty damn good. Oh, we're done with this. Cheddar Bay biscuits are. Oh wait, that's what they're called though, Chozo? Is it called Cheddar Bay biscuits? One from Red Lobster, or is that like something completely different? Okay. Waffle House employees dodge plates all day. I don't really know any of these Waffle House jokes because I don't think we have a Waffle House here. Truly, I don't. But maybe one day. All right, let's put this guy here on. Red Lobster had gluten-free mixes that are so good. We do in Niagara. Oh, because so close to the border. All right, O-ring is on. Let us put this inside our keyboard. Literally a fight club? Wait, why? I'm thinking of getting a split ergo keyboard like the Lily 60 or 58 or Sophie. There will be a first time building a keyboard plus soldering. Is there anything I should look out or need to know before buying? Make sure you have all your materials, solder, soldering iron, maybe a silicone mat for you to do all this work on too. I wouldn't say there's anything like in particular you absolutely need, but just make sure you have all your materials is the main thing. That's all. That's all I would recommend. All right, let's get this pressed in here. Maybe we should go from, yeah, I guess we kind of have to go from this way. Yeah. Fights break out all the time? Wait, why? I'm so confused. I want to know why now. Come on, PCB. Come on, O-ring. There we go. So that's what those standoffs are for. Those those plastic standoffs. It's so it sits flush at the bottom without being pushed in too much. Oh, this is kind of neat. Nice looking glass keyboard. Look at that. That's actually really cool with these switches. I'm very curious what this is going to look like with the RGB on. Seems like there's zero flex. There's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be soft. Most O-ring keyboards are not flexy, they're just soft. Oh, that is some decent diffusion. Although I have no idea what the commands are to change these things. Oh, no, that wouldn't be, would be this one? No, it would be this one. I never know. I never know what the commands are on these PCBs. Hold on. This one LED is a little different than the rest. Oh, wait. That was so weird that was the right one. I think that's just to show you that's the function. How do you slow it down? I want RGB rainbow vomit, but... Or maybe this one LED is damaged a little bit. Who knows? It could be a damaged LED as well. Most likely it is. Is that rotating colors? I might have squished it or something, but mod Q to turn on physically. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's leave it like this. No clue what that PCB can do. Reminds me of the Parallel a little bit. Let's see what this sounds like too. So we're gonna put some keycaps on this guy. All right, I think I kind of know which one I want. I think I want to do a white keycap set. Room lights off. I will after this. I feel like a slow fade between one or two colors would be best. Yeah, we can play around with it. Come a little late, but that's a beauty. Yeah, it's all glass too, which is nice. Let's see. I think I want to use... You know what? I think I want to use Honor Light base kit. Honor Light. Yes, it is glass. It's like empty LEDs that have a muted reactive personally. Let's see. We'll tune up the stabs a little bit right now too. Cherry stabs sometimes need a little bit of extra love. Oops. Or else cherry stabs get a little bit of sluggish, or just have a bit of a scratch if you don't tune them nicely. I need to get more, dude, I need to get more like plastic containers to store these things. Honor Light Men of Culture? After this, I'm gonna actually redo my Sonnet a little bit. So I don't know if you guys wanna stick around for that. Oops. I'm surprised they don't just have all this in one tray. Is there not enough room? I guess not. How did this go over here? All right, let's put some of these things in. Ooh, this is gonna look nice with this. I'm so curious as to how this board's gonna sound. Think about getting a Sonnet. Sonnet, super nice. I love my Sonnet. It is a fantastic keyboard. Alu plate, yeah, this is already sounding pretty nice. Dude, these switches are pretty fucking nice too. They have a bit of scratch to them, which I'm fucking loving. I'm already really liking this. It's gonna sound a bit different once we put all the keycaps on too, so we'll see what exactly that sounds like. The only thing I am not a fan of this keyboard is the limited layout options on the solderable PCB. Again, I don't know if that was done intentional with all the LEDs that was stuck on this thing. I know with more LEDs comes different tracing and all that kind of stuff, but still pretty fucking awesome. I thought Honor Light was more beige. It looks really nice. It's a white, but it's not like a huge cool. Is it cool? I think it's a slight bit more like eggshell. The PCB layouts will change. Oh, will it? I didn't know that, Insty. Angel never told me. Wait, I need to turn off my fucking soldering. The switches are from Zenclack. They are the Subaru switches. Oh, that is not supposed to go there. Pretty sure Toasty and Angel said so. You know, I trust Angel, I don't trust Toasty. The glass has a slight blue. I kind of like that. It has a slight, it's like a blue, almost like a slight green. Dude, if this thing slaps, this is gonna be my new daily. It's a glass case, yeah. Now, just to be, again, super honest, I know this is, again, my friend's keyboard, but I'm gonna be brutally honest. Yeah, from my fucking green glasses. There are some points where it was fused together, so it's not like it's a solid block. I don't personally mind that. It's exactly the same as it was on the Boulder, but they're melted together, basically. Like, that's how this is all made. It's fused together. So it's not like it's a solid piece of, like, I don't know if you can actually do that, like milled out glass. But they did lower the price from $350 to $225, is it, Insty? Melted together, not glued. Fused. I'm gonna use the word fused. It sounds more right. It does have a slight green tint. It does. It's not, this is the frosted version. I'll show you guys the clear version afterwards too. Would you say the Sonnet is a premium board? Oh yes. The Sonnet's still one of my favorite keyboards, if not my favorite keyboard from last year. Even coming into this year, man, it's really hard to beat the Sonnet. Like extremely hard and tough to beat the Sonnet keyboard. It's that good. anyone who's used a Sonnet can probably like, I'd say fully agree with me saying that it's actually like a pretty damn good piece of like machined keyboard. Needs ceramic keycaps? I still have yet to try those. I've heard they're pretty good. You know, I know. I'm gonna be honest with you though, Joey. Lately, I think I've just been pushing myself too much with content. I am still gonna do all the tutorials. I think that I'm gonna take a pause, regardless of how popular or how big the video would be. I'm taking a slight pause from doing some of the other stuff just because I've been feeling a little bit drained. So it's not that I don't want to do those things because I actually do really want to. I've just been kind of tired from some of the projects that I've been doing. So I am taking it easy. I'm not going too crazy with some of these things. You stream every day? I stream often. I think that's what's also leading to some of the, not burnout per se, but tiredness that I'm facing. Take care of yourself. Thanks, Frost. I'm still going to be streaming. I love streaming. Streaming is, I mean, I have to, obviously have to be in a mood to stream too, but like, I do love streaming, so I'm not going to stop that anytime soon. Actually, I want to get rid of the, you know what, we'll leave function. I do want to readjust the function key. It looks like it's a little crooked, so I might go back in there and readjust it. I'll do that afterwards, because that piece was not in a slot per se. What do I need here? Clear a week in your commissions. This week here is a lot lighter for that reason. I think I'm also going to run a lot of errands this week and get a lot of stuff done that I need to do this week. So that's why I'm making sure this week here is, for the most part, freed up. We do have some streams, but they're not out of this world crazy, and I don't have to go completely mental doing them. Hey Alex, sorry if this has been asked and answered a lot, but I'm just curious how you got started with YouTube and streaming. It is, I don't think it is asked all that often, but the way I got started is about 2.5, actually no, more, 3.5-ish years, 4 years ago. I was taking photos of keyboards that I had purchased, just slightly getting into the hobby. It wasn't like a full-time job or anything like that. Got into the hobby and people really liked what I had to do, or what I was doing, and I decided to continue. 1 or 2 people wanted to, because I was just doing photos, 1 or 2 people wanted to see me build a keyboard live. At the time, there wasn't too many people building keyboards live, so I decided to hop on Twitch, and I streamed to about 2 people, 3 people. Ooh! But yeah, and then basically I got streaming from then on there, and that's kind of how I got started, and that's how I stayed in the hobby, I guess. I see a little bit more of a gap on the right side versus the left. So maybe this needs a, oh yeah, it can be shifted a little bit to the right. Okay, it's in there. It's more even now. There is a little bit more of a gap on the right and left side, so it does seem like the inner frame of this keyboard has some room to play around with. Even on this side, there's a bit of a gap, but it's even, so I'm happy about that. Choza was one of the very first people to watch me. I think Choza was one of the first people to ask me to stream. All right, I'm actually so curious to see how this sounds. I kind of like the RGB. This is actually a pretty hot looking keyboard, not gonna lie. A white PCB would be nice in that board. Yeah, perhaps. Definitely. All right, looks sharp. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna sound. I think this was a good switch choice. So this is the Freya65. It's an all glass keyboard, aluminum plate, 50A O-ring. We did put all the spacers on the bottom. GMK keycaps with the Subaru switches. I did a very light coat on top of the stock lube of GS2. So let's see what this sounds like. We're not using a desk pad right now. Wait. The assembly is sitting a bit higher. It's, I guess you can kind of compress it in, but that's as much as the silicone feet underneath are allowing us to be pushed down. I don't want to push too hard on it and then like ruin something. I need to also go in and I want to like resolder these 3 switches right over here. But not bad. There is a completely clear version. I have it here as well. Damn, this is actually pretty good. I like this a lot more than the Boulder. Oh, it sounds really good off the desk too. That's pretty good, man. I'll show you guys the clear version. It's kind of cool. Hold on, let me get the clear one. Oh, it's really high up here. I think I just smacked my camera. This is the clear one. Much more glass-like. We could plug it into the new case. I'm hoping this is not a complete bitch to take out. But do you guys want to see it in this one here? I need to put the feet on it too then. Should we see it in this case? All right, this did go in pretty tight, so I'm hoping this is not a complete pain in the ass to take out. But it might be a good thing to see taking this guy out though. Let's see. Yes, please. What would be the best way? I think let's take off the space bar and pull it out from here. Just slowly. Alex, wait, sound test first? It'll be the same in the other case, Chozo. It's really, really tight in there, I'm not gonna lie. There is a lot of, do I have a nicer switch puller here? Where's my other IC pullers? Not quite as easy as some of the other keyboards to take out for this stuff. But let's see. See if I can yoink it out. Might be a bit tough though, guys. It's slowly coming out. Enter plus L, wait, what? Enter plus and L shift. Is there like points of pulling out here? No, there's not. Yeah, it's a little tight. Does anyone know if this has hot swap? I don't think I saw a hot swap option for this. It's slowly coming out. We just gotta pull it out carefully here. Slowly, slowly. I just don't want to also pull as hard as an aluminum keyboard because this is, you know, made of glass. Is there another point I can pull on? Not really. Slowly, chat. Drop test? Don't bend the plate. I'm trying not to, but there's no real way to pull it out if we don't. It's almost out. drop test though? Come on. Bad Hauser, thank you so much for the prime. I appreciate you, dude. Hold on. Damn, this is super tight in here. It's almost out on one side. It's like coming out, but it's secure. So it's mounted via an O-ring, but it's, I'm not gonna lie, it is a very tight fit for this O-ring, which might need to be looked into a little bit, because it is not the most easiest to extract out of here. No way a thicker O-ring would work? No, probably not. Not gonna lie, guys, I maybe don't want to do this. I feel like this is a bad idea. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna leave this in here for now. Unicorn staring at me. Because I don't really want to break this. Give a compliment to Jishi? Commit? No, there's no way, guys. I need to ask Angel if there's like a trick or something to this, but it is very tight in there. Imagine that case breaking your hands. Yeah, that as well, I am like not really looking forward to, so I'm not gonna do it. Jishi, much like this new keyboard we built, you look and sound just as damn fine. Love you, Jishi. Hope you're having a good one, dude. And I hope everything you need to get done till it gets done, dude. Once it's built, don't do anything. Yeah, but we'll build in this case sometime this week, guys. Wow, that's actually fucking weird. When you look through it, you can kind of see the keyboard. We'll build in this case some other time, but that's pretty wild. Sounds pretty good. A lot of fingerprints on the frosted one though, but it kind of wipes off pretty easy. I really like it. These switches kind of have like a very cherry-esque sound to them, which I kind of like. Break glass, yeah. I will say though, I do think some easier way to take this out, perhaps on the plate. We'll use this plate for an example. There needs to be some sort of like thicker mounting point to kind of like slide it out. What I've also seen people do to make it easier to pull these O-rings out is actually just remove some of this bottom piece of the plate over here. That way there, some of these O-ring mounts can slide in nicer without having to feel a lot of pressure and stick between the plate and PCB. Maybe a little bit of lube, maybe. But pretty nice though, man. I like this. Again, I think that's a smaller issue. I would still like to see it addressed, but it sounds damn good. Also looks damn good too. Let's put this, plug this in again. A few things I would like to see changed. Definitely a few things. I really want to build this clear one now. Really want to build this clear one. That's cool. That's super fucking cool. Still build it? I need to get switches and stuff prepped for it. No, I can't do it right now. This is not a right now thing. All right, let's put that guy back. Okay, what I do want to do is actually get my Sonnet and change some stuff there. Diffuse a little better? Yeah. I don't know how you would do that though, because this already is a frosted case. Honestly, I kind of think the keyboard sounds like, or would look really good with nothing on, so just a me thing. Let's get the, why why did I start taking off Greg again? Oh yeah, I want to put a different keycaps on. Put Greg face on sign. I don't have Greg face. It's $225, I believe. So yeah, about under $300 for shipping and stuff. Oh, did you? I like that banana split one. It's nice. All right, let's unscrew this guy because I want to replace the accent with this and maybe put new keycaps on as well. Where is my screwdriver set? Look at all my fingerprints on this, guys. Crazy, huh? Absolutely bonkers. I think it's this bit. I don't know if it is. It is. Thank you guys for the subs and thank you guys for the follows today, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You guys know I do. I wish I had the mirror bottom for my green 80. Did they offer a mirror bottom for the 80? I don't remember. Thank you for not cleaning it, you savage. You gotta enjoy. You have to like enjoy the little bit of You have to enjoy it though, man. You have to enjoy it. You can't hate on it, you know? Alright. Let's move this out of the way. We're gonna take the keycaps off here in a second, but we do have to unscrew this guy, which is a different bit. I think it's this one. Oh, it does have a mirror bottom? Why don't I remember that? You know what? I've hit a point now where I just don't mind the fingerprints on things. I don't like scratching things, but the Freya hit MOQ, so we got a huge price reduction. Yes, it was $350 for the Freya, but now because it hit MOQ, they're offering discounts for everybody who purchased into it. All right, we are removing the silver accent, which I think looks still really nice. Let's remove this guy. Let's actually take this here. I don't want to scratch it as it comes out. Let's get some keyboards off the desk. Just poke this through a little bit till it falls out. Buy a stack of microfiber cloths. Dude, I got so many from all the keyboards that have come in. So many, dude. All right, silver is going to be replaced with the Mod Musings wooden accent, which I have been looking forward to putting in for a while. Oh, that looks insane. That looks so nice together. That looks nice. I like this. Does it use the same screws? Oh, it does. For whatever reason, that end screw didn't want to screw in. I don't know. Matthew, are they still available? The wooden accents? I can't remember. It's from Mode. It's officially from Mode. It's a combo. It's a collaboration with Mod Musings. Did they sell out? Oh, that's unfortunate. Great for Matthew, but unfortunate for everyone else who wants one. Pretty nice. We can put the case back together. And then I'm going to replace the keycaps on here too, because I don't think I want to use Greg anymore. I know a lot of you guys are Greg fans, but actually I think I might have to like just, yeah, let's do this. I'm making this harder on myself right now. Kind of have to unplug it and redo it all. Ooh, this is a little awkward. Hold on, hold on. I have the foam on the bottom of this guy. Leave Greg alone? Not gonna lie to you guys, I don't love the yellow and green too much. So I have been wanting to swap it out because I think the yellow would look way nicer on another keyboard. Way, way nicer. It's WOB time. Actually, I was going to use Honor Dark for this guy. I think Honor Dark would look super hot on this keyboard. Honor Dark is nice. Yeah, I think it would look really, really nice here. Let's actually do this. Other bit. What foam is that from another board? It's actually the foam that belongs in between the plate and PCB. That's just where I put it. On the bottom. Actually, no, is that the foam? No, that's not. That's just, I think this is from this board. All right, that's good. Let's move some shit out of the way here. Stuff on my desk as per the usual. And let's take off Greg and replace it with something else. Yeah, they're epsilons. They're all right. You'll notice on some of the mods, I've swapped them out. They're not all epsilons anymore because the epsilons have these. Dude, if there's one really annoying thing that I can't stand about some of the more modern switches that I've been seeing is leaf ping. Oh my, Asmodeus Angel. Leaf ping is so annoying though. And these switches, unfortunately, like epsilons, for whatever reason, they like suffered from leaf ping. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. So I swapped out some of the keys I normally press that had it, which happened to just be 2 spacebars, or the spacebar and that one there, I believe. Maybe the enter key I swapped out too, but yeah, Angel, what's the easiest way to take this out? Guess what you forgot to do again? Hint Discord DMs. What did I forget? Discord DMs. Wait, what did I forget? To respond to something? Oh yeah, dude, let me read that after this. I'm gonna be sitting around doing nothing. Oh yeah, and I put this here too. Don't ask why I switched out so many switches. Don't ask. A mix of trying things, stuff like that. Don't ask. It all sounds good though, and I'm happy the way it sounds. Oh yeah, I moved this from here to here to see if there was a big difference. I go slowly from the middle spacebar and it comes out. Oh, Angel, this is like, this build here is super plugged in there, bro. It's super plugged in. But it sounds amazing though, Angel. I'll call you later and show you. What do you think? Wait, what do you think how often you can resolder a single switch? Like how often you can desolder and resolder something? You can do it pretty often, but eventually like you will wear down some of the, you probably will wear down some of the contact pad. Not even the switch itself. Yeah, it also depends on the PCB menu for sure. All right. Let me move some stuff out of here. I finally got the sequence after asking you thousands of questions and I love it. I'm just happy you like it, dude. Quite honestly, it's not a... Dude, these keyboards are not small investments. I totally get it. I totally get it, dude. I thought the Sonnet didn't come with foam. You can order it separately. There's tons of different things you can actually order for the Sonnet on the side. Actually, the foam that they did send me is actually pretty damn good. All right, and time to slap Honor Dark with our new wood accent to let the wood accent kind of do most of the talking here, which I'm thinking is gonna look pretty fucking nice. What are the tactile switches of your 2022? Probably the blueberry chiffons, but I don't think a lot of people would actually like the blueberry chiffons. They're a lighter tactile. I feel like everyone who has tried them has ended up liking them, but I feel like it's also a bit of a smaller niche to kind of get into those. I use PE foam in your Sonnet. How'd you like the PE foam? Ooh, this is gonna be a nice color combo for this. This is gonna be very pretty. Yeah, it looks nice. Look at that, it looks good. I like this. And then we need step caps. I think that's the one's right here. Top 3 tactiles. My top 3 tactiles are a bit dated. Well, at least I think they are. So you're not gonna get like the best answers from me. I still really like my what's it called? Oh, let's get the function key. Oh, let's actually get the whole bottom row here. The Freya's right up here. I still really like my, wow, I can't remember what they're called. Holy Pandas. I think Holy Pandas are still one of my favorites. I don't mind some of the new stuff that's come out for tactiles, but I don't go crazy over tactile switches. My biggest issue with blueberry chiffons is they're not, is that they're a long pole. I'm very tired of long poles at the moment. Yeah, which is a very shared sentiment between a lot of people. A lot of people don't feel that great about long pole switches. I have tried Anubis switches, they're okay. Guys, don't forget, I'm also coming from a huge bias of not being that into tactile switches anymore. I have the Tomorrow switches, I just haven't tried them yet. I don't know, can you eat it if it's going a little bad? Will it taste good? And here's the weird thing too, Sheepy. I don't love T1 switches. T1s are not my go-to when it comes to switches. Would you consider Golden Cap V2's long pole? I don't think they're considered a long pole switch, are they? They're really nice though. I think they're a fantastic switch. I think if you were to go with those, you're gonna be extremely happy. Oh, this is a nice color combo. Dude, I don't know why more people haven't jumped on the Honor Dirk set. It's such a nice set. Look at this. U4Ts are good too. Again, I'm not that into them. I prefer my sound profiles of linear switches. To be completely honest with you, the sub-legends are killing it for you. Actually, let's put this guy here back in the package. I'll swap out the packaging for this. Now it's a Mod Musings silver one. I've debated on getting Honor Dark. Me too. And then I finally asked Mike if I can just have a set to take a look at. And pulled the trigger on finally giving this a look-see. But it's actually a pretty nice set. I saw some other people with it, and that's kind of what made me want the set here. Are you a KTT Rose fan? Dude, KTT Roses are still one of my favorite switches. Hands down, dude. Hands down. So there's nothing else I would rather use in some of my like higher end builds. I still really like them. I really like the Cherry Nixies as well, and I've been really into Vint Blacks again. But Vint Blacks are kind of hit and miss with finding them for a decent price. Oh wait, what am I using for the top here? Because this doesn't come with a lot of keycaps. I guess I'll just put like print or something. I got KTC roses because of you and I couldn't believe how good they were. They're just such a good price, right? Like it's such good price for performance there. That's why I like them so much, dude. That's why I think they're like top tier. Actually, this is kind of nice looking. I like it. Little hint of blue to go with the green and the warmer accent piece there. It's nice. I'm boring, but I think WOB might be better for this. It probably will like suit the whole keyboard nicer, but I definitely wanted to see what Honor Dark looked like, and I kind of like it. I'm big into this. I love the wooden accent though. It looks great. What plate do you have in the Sonnet? This is the polycarbonate plate. I think most Sonnets. Oh no, sorry, this is the aluminum one. Most Sonnets I ended up using aluminum, with the exception of one Sonnet that I built, which has PC, which is the other one, the silver Sonnet. But I still think aluminum is the most well-rounded plate out there. Therak, how you doing, dude? This is called Honor Dark Misfits. GMK Honor Dark. Could you try the copper bottom to compare? Can you try the copper bottom to compare the sounds, please? Oh, I only have one copper bottom for this, and it's not mine. It's a client's, and I kind of don't want to swap it out today just because it's not mine. But I will have the copper bottom on stream sometime soon. I'm not huge on PC plates. I think you have to have it top mounted for it to really like. For me to really love a PC plate, you have to have it top mounted. Oh yeah, this looks cool with this. I like it. Pretty nice. The wooden accent's really pretty on this though. Really ties everything together. I like this a lot.
If I buy a Sonnet, I'm blaming you.
I'm sorry, dude. Thank you so much for the tier 1 though for 27 months, bro. You can do top mount with the Sonnet, and that's why I'm saying it does sound better with it, but I prefer the isolated top with the foam underneath without having to, or not isolated top, but like with the grommets on and using stack mount. It's closer to the mode 65, I'd say. But I think all three of them typing experience-wise, if you're using the same plate, are all kind of the same. Not bad. How does the glass sound versus that? Here's how the glass keyboard sounds. Both are pretty good, man. Yeah, the glass one's like super crispy. Super, super crispy. Again, I'm gonna see how we can like properly remove this too without having to damage anything, but pretty nice. I like this a lot. Pretty cool for a glass keyboard. I like the newer material, like different materials. A bit brighter, yeah, for sure. Pretty cool. I like this. I like it a lot. What switches do you use on the Freya? They're called Subabus. They're from Zenclack. I didn't know they were on their website. That's why I didn't put it in the link. But they're from Zenclack. Mod's a little hollow. I think it has a bit of a glassy ring to it, but I don't think they're super hollow. I can definitely hear a little bit of that, like that glass. Nice to see you, Rock. Cool though. I like it. This turned out really fun. I can't wait. We're gonna do the clear one soon too. They're just not available on their website yet. Like, they're there, but they're not in stock. I don't know if they were in stock at one point, but it beats me. To be completely honest, I have literally zero clue. None at all. Are they in stock? They say sold out. So, Subaru but Uwu. Man, I still really like this. This looks so nice. I like the wood accent, man. That looks so good. Doesn't want to focus that nicely, but damn, I like this. We'll be taking a look at the Envoy soon too, guys. Dude, I think it's a nice combo, right? Thank you. I thought it was a nice combo too. All right, though, guys, I am going to get off for today. I'm going to go get some food because all I've had today is some bread, basically. Have you built the wooden keyboard? Okay, my issue with wooden keyboards before I go, my huge issue with wooden keyboards, the majority of wooden keyboards I built end up warping. I have no idea why that is. Most of the wooden keyboards I have slight bows to them, and they just, nothing about them is like super easy to assemble. So that's why you don't see me, maybe humidity, maybe moisture. I have not built a whole lot of them for that one reason. Please convince Mo to do a rerun. Honestly, I'll ask Mo to do a rerun too, because Mod Musing killed it with this collab with this. I really like this. Matthew, you did a good job. I like it, dude. It's fucking awesome, bro. It's gonna be one of my most used keyboards again. I already had the Sonnet on my desk for like fucking months. It's probably gonna come back on the desk now because it's all refreshed with new keycaps. Can you use this silicone? Wait, what? Can you use those silicones do not eat packets to help? In the keyboard? Oh wow, I could probably not a bad idea. But still, that's the issue with some of those wooden keyboards, right? Why is there pizza? Why did I Google pizza? Oh yeah, from earlier. All right though, let's see who we can go raid. Let us see who we can raid. I think Jay's streaming, so maybe we'll raid Jay. Raid channel. All right. I will talk to you guys. Did I do that right? I did do that right. I will talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Appreciate every single one of you guys. I'll be live tomorrow. We're doing the Ori CL3, I think it's called. And then I think this week here is going to be a bit lighter because I need to relax this week. And then we're going to jump into like another 5 or 6 streams the week after. But I think this week's on about 2 or 3 streams. It's not a whole lot, but it's still going to be fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, though. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, we'll have some more fun stuff. We'll do some giveaways this week, too, by the way. There'll be a few things we give away. Maybe one to start off and maybe one the next week, but we're definitely giving away one thing. Not sure what day we'll do that, but I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Bye.